of the role that he's played in the success of this club. He's desperate to be a manager. He's gone to the Red Bull model, if you like.
And he's getting a fantastic reception from the crowd as well. And I think it's, you know, he wrote a book about his time here at Liverpool, working alongside Jurgen Klopp. He's sort of shared a lot of his ideas, and he says that his relationship with Klopp is one that is balanced, that when Klopp sometimes gets carried away, it's Pep Lijnders who'll rein him in, who says, you can't go hell for leather for the full 90 minutes every single game of every single season for 9 years.
Yeah, of course. And, you know, listen, great relationships, you know, come to an end. And, you know, more often than not, a lot of assistant coaches want to end up being the man who makes the big decision. And I don't think this may be the end of Pep Lijnders' relationship with Liverpool. If he does really well in the job that he's gone to, maybe a job after that, he'd be right in the running to be a Liverpool manager in the next sort of 5 to 10 years.
And a huge reception for Pep Lijnders, because the crowd here know what he has contributed, and Jurgen Klopp has spoken about what he has contributed. But it's almost time, because once Lijnders has made his way into that Guard of Honour, Jurgen Klopp will be coming out onto the pitch at Anfield. And if there was a roof, it would be coming off. The calm before the storm. Jurgen Klopp is in the tunnel, waiting to come out.
Impact on this city and on its people as well. He led us to 8 major trophies, including our 6th Champions League in 2019 and our first league title in 30 years. 491 games. He departs a true Liverpool legend, twice LMA Manager of the Year and Premier League Manager of the Season. The man who turned doubters into believers. Anfield, please put your hands together and show your appreciation and your love for Jurgen Klopp. Special presentation now being made to Jurgen Klopp, and the trophies, the replicas, along the way of this unbridled success. Always a part of the LSC family. Our design team with the pennants from the famous cup finals as well, and the pictures to accompany that, as he takes a moment just to look back on those famous memories. Let's just take a moment to hear the thoughts of Jurgen Klopp, and I suppose the first and most obvious question is, how are you feeling right now?
I'm completely surprised. I thought I'm already in pieces, to be honest, but I'm not. I'm so happy. I can't believe it. I'm so happy about you all, about the atmosphere, about the game, about being part of this family. about us, how we celebrated this day. It's just incredible. Thank you so much.
You've seen so many of the flags that they have made for you. The singing was almost permanent throughout the whole game today. So many famous games here over the days and the nights. If there was one that you could go back to, which one would it be? Which game here?
One of the city games we drew. Yeah, that would have helped. Huh? No, the atmosphere is absolutely great. Thanks for ignoring my request to not sing my song completely since weeks. Yeah. So. I said, thank you. If you sing it next year, that would be funny. So no, honestly, for whatever reason, I don't fall. Oh, Peter, thank you very much. Thank you. So I don't fall. Not yet. Tonight, possibly. So it doesn't feel like an end. It just feels like the start. Because I saw today a football team playing full of talent, full of youth, full of creativity, full of desire, full of greed, full. That's one part. That's one part of development. That's what you need, obviously. But obviously, since a few weeks, I get absolute too much attention. It feels really uncomfortable, but in this time I realized a lot of things. People told me that I turned them from doubter into believer. That's not true. It is not. Wait. Believing is an active act. You have to do it yourself. I just said we have to. You did it. So that's a big difference. And who tells you? Nobody tells you now to stop believing. So because this club is in a better moment than, oh, not ever? Well, yeah, maybe ever. I have to ask Kenny, probably ever. Yeah. So since a long time, let me say like that. So we have this wonderful stadium. We have this wonderful training center. We have you, the superpower of world football. Wow. You we decide if we are worried or excited. We decide if we believe or we don't believe. We decide if we trust or if we don't trust. And since today, I'm one of you. And I keep believing in you. I stay a believer 100%. And obviously, I saw a lot of people crying, and it will happen to me tonight as well, because I will miss people. That's clear. But as well, change is good. And just you never know exactly what to expect, but if you go with the right attitude into that, then everything will be fine, because the basics are 100% there, and that's there, the team, and that's the new coach, so manager. And you give actually a shit what I want you to sing. I know, but I have an idea. I heard the song today a few times, and I you can do that, I have no problem with that. Let's see how the response will be. Honest flood, la 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 la. Honest flood, la 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 la. Now imagine the next season starts and you are not waiting what's going on. No, you go full throttle into it. You welcome the new manager like you welcomed me. You go all in from the first day. And when it's hard, you keep believing. When it's difficult, you keep believing. And you push the team. You wait not for a goal or whatever. And get down on your toes. You're on your toes before we score. Because I'm one of you now. I love you to bits. The only thing we don't have yet in this wonderful stadium is a video wall, so I have to tell you, on my jumper is "Thank you, love," and I will never walk alone again. Thank you for that. You are the best people in the world. Thank you.
Well, ladies and gents, and Anfield as a whole, I think I speak on behalf of everybody inside here today. You made our lives better and we'll love you forever. Please, one last time, go and see your people. Jurgen Klopp and his staff and his players, ladies and gents, are going to come on a lap of honour now. One last time, Anfield, for Jurgen Klopp.
Jurgen Klopp and his team giving the now very familiar fist bumps in front of the Kop, who respond with the adoration that has just grown and grown. He said they bought into it from the beginning, Jamie, and it did seem that there was connection. He talks about the early stages of his time at Liverpool when he complained about fans leaving early from the Crystal Palace game. The following game against West Brom, they stayed. It was a 3-3 draw, but the fans stayed to the end. And he said, we went over, we said thank you in front of the Klopp, but actually it was misinterpreted. And this he said that in front of the Kop is what it was always about, was saying thank you.
Yes, and again, that goes back to being authentic. Lining up after the draw against West Brom was ridiculed. He didn't care. And even this fist pumping, he doesn't care. No one else has got the balls to do it as a manager. He doesn't care. It's what he does. And that's what drags people along on this journey, this ride. And it's actually all four sides are getting it. We're getting it now in the main stand.
I noticed you didn't respond with it.
I've got a job to do.
But you can see the way that everybody wants to be involved in this, and nobody's really quite sure what to expect, what's coming next. They knew he was going to speak in front of them, but there's a feeling nobody wants to leave their seats. Nobody wants this to come to an end, but it is going to come to an end.
Because when you leave the stadium, the reality hits. That is the end of Jurgen Klopp as Liverpool manager. I think the support here would stay here all night listening to Jurgen Klopp and just almost trying to fool themselves into believing that it hasn't come to an end. But unfortunately, all great things have to come to an end.
They would stay here and listen to him, and he, you imagine, would love to stay here and listen to them.
Yes, of course. And I'm sure he'd like to do the same as well, but we'll all wake up in the morning and Jurgen Klopp will no longer be Liverpool manager. And we know this has been coming for the last few months, but the reality hits today. But the club has moved on before with other great managers and great players, and the club will survive, there's no doubt. But in terms of replacing that man, as we see him just walking off the pitch, it will be...